Okay. Here we go. Okay, now we're on a timer. The game is afoot. Inside the house, I couldn't isolate the sound source. And that's the most important thing throughout the entire hunt, is where the sound is. So that leads you to the clues, the trails, spoor. But we know we have a chicken nearby. The important thing is which way to go. Now I always recommend making sure you're armed while doing this, because you're going to be in focus mode a lot. And you know, if a wild puppet or wolf or bear shows up, you need to be able to defend yourself. You're also on a timer. On this server, SepticFalcon's Day 0 server, I've got the timer increased. Okay, it's that way. I don't think it's in the base. What? Okay. And what you're doing is you're looking for a spoor, and that'll be very similar to the old hunting system. And there you go. Found the first one. What we do, examine it. Tells us the animal went southeast. That way. Now, that's just a general guide. I'm gonna walk. I've increased the timer to 5 minutes on our server. It's a lot shorter in vanilla, and I think they made a mistake by making the timer so short in vanilla. Especially if you're going to have multiple clues. Southeast. I'm hoping that it's not inside the base. The next trail. But you'll be able to tell, because if you go past it, the sound will then be behind you. Okay, fuck it. So normally there wouldn't be this complication. We have a bit of a problem here. And there we go. See, normally there wouldn't be a base here, so that wouldn't have complicated it like that. Okay, went southeast again. Listening for the next audio clue, because again, that's what hones you in on the actual trail. And you're going to have 2 to 5. So I'm assuming it's outside. Big assumption. But yeah, seriously, on vanilla, the time's far too short. I've made it 5 minutes. Okay, so it says southeast, it's roughly southeast. But always pay attention to the audio marker. If you have headphones or your audio spatial awareness isn't that great. There we go. And that's why you don't run southeast still. Oh, and now you heard the sound change. That means you have a live chicken. I mean, it's the reason they do the weird sound, and then when you find it, there's this bloody thing. Fucking chickens, I can never find little fuckers. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, I hate the system. Part of that's because they can't be bothered, some of them, to actually work out how to use the hunting system. Somehow they think the old system was better. It wasn't. You know, you had to up the number of animal spawns, usually, but half of the animal spawns would actually be spawns of animals that were asleep. So you wouldn't even find them. When you finally did scare them into activity, they'd run away. You'd follow the trails. I think if they got beyond 50 meters, they'd despawn, and you shit out of luck. I've actually got more animal meat with the new system than I ever got from the old system. I mean, obviously, if you injured the animal, where the hell did the chicken go? If you injured the animal, you'd have a better chance of catching up with it. Where is it? Aha! Here you are, you little fucker. And like a chicken, I mean, you know, it would run away, and they can fucking run faster than you. But especially things like, you know, goats and boars, if they didn't gore you, you go after them, you'd have to focus just as much so you didn't lose the trail. Because again, they were faster than you. And quite often the trail would just disappear. There'd be no audio sounds, no nothing. With this, you're effectively guaranteed to kill at the end. Take some feathers. And yeah, there we go. One successful hunt. Complicated by the fact that the second trail was actually inside the base, which, you know, normally on a vanilla server you wouldn't have that problem because you can't build here. Okay, and we're lucky again, bloody hell. I do have to be careful going this way because there's a bear spawn around there and there's a wolf spawn around there. Not a hunting spawn, I would point out. An actual old style bear and wolf spawn. So okay, so let's see whether we can do it again. And there we go. First trial. Don't go to the base. Northwest. You good. So again, the important thing is the audio clue. This is giving you a rough direction to go, but the audio clue is actually coming from where the trail marker is. And I've seen other people's... Right, that way. Seen other people say things along the lines of, oh yeah, but then it tells you to go southeast, and I just came from there. Well, I'm sorry, the system doesn't know you just came from there. And it's impossible to do so. One of the other key things is if you're hunting in a group, always make sure that when you find a trail, that that everybody in the group examines the trail. Only examining the trail changes what target you're going to get the audio source from. So if one person looks at the trail, they've got the new trail marker and an audio hen. And here we go. North. This way. Okay, so you're not gonna... The other person who didn't examine the trail is actually gonna have an audio marker from the old trail. It doesn't know that you're in a group and you're both hunting the game. I mean, there's no way for it to know that you're both hunting. The only way it knows you're both hunting is that you examine the trail. And everybody involved in the hunt has to do that, otherwise one person's going to say it's in front of us, the other person's going to say no, I think it's behind us, and confusion will ensue. I don't know what skills are used in hunting, whether survival is, pretty sure awareness is. My awareness is only basic. Okay, so it's still definitely in front, and there we go. East. And it's spawned. Gonna get good eating today. Lots of chicken. Which is cool. Bagged a goat yesterday. Bought some pork. You can buy animal meats in the bar trader, but you can't buy them in the general store. He doesn't sell them, only the bar trader does. Oh, little fucker spotted me. Back. Come here, you little fucker. I mean, I didn't need to shoot it, but it's satisfying. So, yeah, I mean, hunting system, as you can tell, I like it, and pretty easy indeed. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you soon. I think Lex and I are going to be doing a raid on the hospital in the next few days, so we've not actually been there yet. So with the new loot rework, we'll be hoping to get quite a few goodies from there. Obviously, you know, the loot rework makes it so that you find loot where you would expect to find it in real life, so solid. Okay, again, thank you for watching. Catch you later.